Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm making breakfast this morning. I'm working on biscuits and gravy. Today, Lord willing, is the last day of working on the house. So they've got all the siding on. They're working on the roof, and hopefully this will be the last day they have to work on the roof to get it finished. So my honey's still home. The only thing we'll have left after today is to paint the house, which we won't do probably until October when my dad comes to do that for us. So everything else will be finished. So I'm making breakfast. I'm making biscuits and gravy. Should be pretty fast. I'm just gonna make some drop biscuits rather than like the ones you roll out and cut out, because the drop biscuits are easier. I'm gonna make regular and gluten-free and make the gravy up. Is done. I'm eating my last little biscuit. My gluten-free biscuits turned out really good. They puffed up nice. They're puffy and yummy. This is some strawberry freezer jam we made yesterday. I'll show you. Pints of freezer jam yesterday. My mother-in-law came over and showed me how to make it. She always has it at her house and we all think it's delicious, but I didn't know how to make it, and it's super easy. You just follow the instructions inside the packing box. So we made that yesterday morning. It took us maybe an hour to make all 9 pints. So they've been sitting on the counter. They'll go in the freezer today. A couple of other things I have to get done today. I need to take my pills. I need to get the freeze dryer going again with some food. I have some cilantro and some green beans I'm gonna put in there, and probably some more squash if there's space left over after I put those things. I've got some of the cilantro in the freezer though. I need to go get it out so that I can spread it out on the, those are gluten-free, spread it out on the pans. So I'm gonna do that. I also have to finish peeling my garlic. I started the day before yesterday peeling all this garlic, and I got 1 quart full so far, and I've still got quite a bit left. So I'm gonna finish peeling it also, and I'm gonna pickle it. hopefully today. If not today, I'll pickle it tomorrow, but my goal is to get it all peeled today. So those are my projects that I'm working on for today, and then hopefully they'll be done with all this noise outside tomorrow, but I'm thankful for it. It's very nice to have. We also got, I'll just show you, we also got new front door and back door, and we got storm doors put on. So we got a new, let's see, this is a new front door, looks just the same as the other one. A new storm door. These are the nice ones that open from the top for the window. So I'm excited about having that. Oh, threw my pillow on the floor.
Yeah, what is that, Mama?
It's my vitamin. And then we got the same thing on the back door, so I'm really excited about those. So I'm gonna take these pills and then get to work on all my projects.
I want to see. Yep.
So I've been sitting here doing this for a while. I worked on it the other day, and I sat for about 2 hours doing this and got only about half of them done. So garlic is a really tricky thing sometimes to peel. I did some research to see what was the easiest way to peel garlic, if there were any like tricks. And the only one I found that worked kind of well was to put the pieces of the cloves, after when they still got the peel on them, to put them into a jar together and put a lid on the jar and shake it up real good. And that worked okay, but you have to shake for a long time if you want them to come all the way off. But what it did help do is to loosen the peels up sometimes if they were on there kind of tight.
Yeah.
So I kind of did that a little bit.
Me put one in like this.
Oh, yeah, that's not where that one goes. Who lives in that home? There you go. Good job. Klayton's working on his school while I'm doing this.
Can I?
So really what I've found is, yeah, the easiest thing to do is just to peel it off. I kind of like put them between my fingers like this and twist them back and forth, and that loosens the peel up on the outside and makes it easier to just peel off of there sometimes. Sometimes they just pop right out. Other times it takes a little bit of work. So you've got this peel here, and I want to loosen it. See, it has this long piece on top. I usually pull that piece off first. And sometimes when you peel that off, it's just gonna
Mom, I'm looking for butterflies.
peel right off of there pretty easily. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it does not do that. I'll try again and see if this one will. So I said the other day when I was doing this and it was taking me so long that I understood why they made a machine to do this job. Because it takes forever. Where does the raccoon live? Remember, we read about it. Does the raccoon live in a log, or does it live under the ground? No, chipmunks live under the ground. The raccoon can live in a tree or under a log. Yep, good job. This is my second clove. Our second, what do you call this? Bulb. Second bulb of garlic that I've been working on.
Oh, Mom, look at this.
So I really found that any of the tricks don't really save you much time. Actually, I just had a thought that I'm gonna get out my green beans and work on those first. And then I'll finish the garlic. Then I can get the freeze dryer going instead of sitting here without the freeze dryer going. So I'm gonna do that first. Then I'll come back and finish working on this garlic.
Let's put it in. Oh,
Alright, I think the beans will be faster.
Alright, one more. That's it. One more. Oh wait, you wanted one of these. Which do you want? That one. Okay, this is it. No more after this one. Actually, one more. Because, well, hey. No. Be patient. You could break these. That one, I don't want. Ice, Mom. Alright, ready?
Okay, my green beans took up 1 tray. My cilantro I put on 2 trays. So I have 2 more trays left. And I think I might slice some cucumbers and lay out on those trays. I really like the freeze-dried. I like cucumber water. So if I freeze-dry some cucumbers, then come winter time, I will have some cucumbers to put in my water. I just drop them in there and then they rehydrate, and it's just like you put a fresh cucumber in your water. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to slice some of these up and lay them out on these 2 trays, and then we'll get everything put in the freeze dryer. It's almost lunchtime now. It's actually like 12:10. I have been peeling broccoli. I've been watching Gemrel on YouTube. She was just talking about broccoli. I've not been peeling broccoli. I've been peeling garlic for like the last 2 hours. And I'm still not done. But I've got this much. I just saw a piece. There it is. I've got this much done. Probably another quart-size bag, I would guess. So now I'm getting the table cleared off. I chopped up a bunch of sweet potatoes and I put those in my oven to roast. So those are roasting, and my husband came in. He's getting exhausted. They've been working on the house all week. It's been a full week. They've been out there working, and he's just tired of working on it. So thankfully they're almost done, almost done. So I'm gonna clean the table off here and get it ready and set up for lunch. Kaylee and Kryspin just left. Well, they left, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes ago probably. They went into town to some friend's house, so they went to do that. They won't be back until tonight at some point. Probably close to midnight, I would guess. So Kyla's gone. kind of low on kids right now. Kyla's gone. She went to quilting with her grandma. She went to go learn on Thursdays. They do quilting at one of the little churches out here. And not a lot of people come, but right now they're just working on hand quilting. And so she's learning how to hand quilt, which is really fun. I actually enjoy hand quilting, but I can't go sit for 5 hours and quilt. I have a lot of other things to do. So she went with grandma to learn how to do that. In September, I believe, they're gonna start a quilt class, which my mother-in-law teaches, and she's been doing it for a long time. And so I had talked about the girls, the 2 middle girls, and I going to that every Thursday because I really enjoy quilting and I don't get to do it super often, especially here at the house. I have nowhere to set up my sewing machine to just have it up. So if we went to quilt class every Thursday, I would get to go work on some quilting. So we'll see how that works out, but I thought that might be a fun thing for me to do with them. Kaylee's not into quilting. She was more when she was little, but now she doesn't care a whole lot about it. So she probably wouldn't go, and Biddy's not quite big enough yet. So here's what we're having for lunch. I put a roast in yesterday. Last night I just shredded it all up. I've got these little slider buns that we got from the food bank. I've got some more down here. Got those from the food bank, so I put some butter. I'm going to toast those, and we're going to have that with our make them into little sandwiches. And then I also have, I'll just show you really quick, in my oven here, a bunch of sweet potatoes roasting away, and and I have some corn on the cob I'm going to warm up, and that's going to be our lunch for today. Pretty easy. I didn't have to do a lot of prepping, so it should be pretty easy. And then after lunch I'm going to finish peeling garlic. I'm determined I'm going to finish it because I want to pickle it, so I'm going to finish doing that this afternoon. But right now I'm going to tidy. This is the state of my countertops right now. Do you see all this stuff? It's the time of year when there's produce galore and I can't keep up with getting it put away places. I don't have enough storage to keep it, so it just sits on the counter. So I'm gonna try to clear my counter off a little bit while my potatoes finish, and then we're gonna sit down and have some lunch. It's after lunch now. The guys are all outside working. I'm cleaning up the kitchen because all my big kids are gone. I have only little kids here. It's kind of strange. So I'm cleaning up the kitchen, and I wanted to show you what I found. This is the result of having little boys who have the minds of an engineer, and they always want to take things apart, and they always want to reconstruct them and build them back into something else. So Kryspin is like this. He wants to take apart everything, and he's always reconstructing and putting little motors on things with batteries and making all sorts of stuff. Kendon is following in his footsteps. So Kendon this morning has taken apart something outside, brought it in with a battery, wanted me to help him get the battery hooked up, and then I found this on my counter. Can you see what that is? It's a butter knife bent in half. So I have no idea what he was trying to open with this, but I'm gonna have to bend this back so that I can put it back in the drawer and be able to use it. Okay, I got my garlic all finished. Dun dun! And I brought all of my canning stuff upstairs to start making pickles, but I have to go into town. We thought Austin's mom and dad were going into town. They were going to pick up some tar for us because we got the wrong stuff yesterday, and it turns out they're not going to be able to go into town, so I've got to go into town to get tar because we've got to get it done today so it doesn't rain. And what, buddy? Yes, you may. And Austin's got to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting my head off there. Just a second. That's the last one, huh? Whoa. So my garlic is gonna go into the refrigerator.
Mommy,
what, baby?
just leg hole.
Why? What did you do?
Just hole.
Just hurts, huh?
No.
So garlic's going in the fridge. I'll probably have to finish this tomorrow or possibly tonight, depending on how much energy I have when I get back home. But lately I cook dinner and we eat dinner and I hit a brick wall and that's it. I can't do anything else. So I gotta head into town now. I might take you guys. Alright, we made it back home. I did not film. I really basically drove into town, went in the store for 5 minutes, got back in the car, came home. So I didn't film anything. Oh, well, you need to stay in here then. Go sit on the couch and rest your leg for a little bit. Yep, go sit on the couch and rest your leg. I'm gonna work on getting some stuff out for dinner. I've still got a bunch of roast left. I've got a bunch of rice in the fridge that I can warm up, and some other leftover little things in here. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a really easy dinner tonight and not cook anything. And then my husband's gotta go to work tomorrow. So Kyla, there's a fly right here. Oh, it flew away.
Where?
Right there. My husband's got to go to work tomorrow, so we're probably gonna have early bedtime tonight. Everybody will be in bed by 8 or 8:30. No, maybe with your dinner, but not right now. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you go check out this playlist right here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.